Stop it. Don't give up on vision boards this year. If you just stick around with me for like 10 minutes or so, I promise you your goals will happen instantly if you make one. I want to share with you my tips and secrets for making a vision board that works. I want those ideas and goals you have in your head to be actual manifestations that you can feel in your hands. And listen, you probably clicked on this video because your last year, 2024, vision board didn't work. Let me give you some tips, okay? Maybe you checked off 3 or 4 things, but not much else. I get it. Whether it's physical, digital, or on Pinterest, vision boards can be overwhelming. Sometimes it's hard to know what to include or which categories to focus on. And then are you supposed to give yourself deadlines? How many goals should you have? It can feel like a lot. And then after the mess of scrolling and organizing and cutting and pasting and pinning or whatever resource you use to make vision boards, you're done. And you look at it and you're proud of it. You're proud of what you made. And then a year goes by and you forget about it. And by that time it's like November and you pick it back up again, or you find it after you're cleaning out some stuff and you go, hey, these were my goals for this year. Let me see if I actually accomplished any of them. You look at it and you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything that's on the vision board. Not a single thing. And it's unfortunate because then you start to get a little disappointed in yourself, and then you're like, well, shoot, let me really try next year. And you do it again, and the cycle repeats of just not doing it. You open up that Pinterest that you saved all those little pictures to, and you don't even remember what half of the pictures are related to. And then the cycle starts all over again because you want to try better next year. You want to do it again this year, but you're afraid that it might just end up lost again, like last year. And hey, I get it. If you're afraid of getting in those time-consuming and time-wasteful cycles, I think you should subscribe because we're working on cutting those things out this year. I'll do my best to help you get rid of those time-wasting things. And listen, subscribing costs nothing. It helps me, and it might help you. So hey, thanks for staying and subscribing. Here's what you need to know. So first, you need goals. Duh, right? But you need to know how to make goals. Your goals and manifestations need to be very specific. And here's the secret. Pair affirmations with a master goal list. And what is a master goal list? I get it. A master goal list is essentially a bucket list. It's everything that you want to do in your whole life. You make that giant list, that bucket list, master goal list, whatever you want to call it, and you go in and you think, what do I want to accomplish this year? And I have a couple of videos about goals and manifestations and affirmations already up, but I think I'm going to make a new one this year that's very specific on how to make a goal step by step, so you can make achievable goals and actually accomplish them throughout the year. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. But for now, check out Define, Refine, and Repeat. It's kind of tongue twister. Define, refine, and repeat. And check out Visualize to Materialize, and those things should help you get started in making your goals. Next, create your vision board with an accountability partner. Talk about your dreams together. Don't judge, correct, or guide each other. Just build and support and hold each other accountable. And your vision board should be physical, not digital. Trust me, when teachers told you to write stuff down instead of typing it out for memorization, they were onto something. So just go ahead, save your pens, but make sure you download those images and actually print them out physically. It'll help a lot when you're actually trying to achieve these goals. Let's talk about the supplies now. Here's what you'll need. Printed photos, a canvas or cardboard, scissors, glue, a notebook and paper, and of course, a pen. Okay, the next technique we're going to try is scripting. This is when you write on the back of each photo what this thing means to you, and maybe even what's happening in the moment that you achieve these goals that are represented by this photo. For example, this year I want to go to Colorado with my girlfriend. And because of that, I'm going to include some pictures that represent Colorado, and also write on the back of those things what we plan on doing or what we will do in the present or past tense. It'll make it seem like those things have already happened, programming in your brain to help you visualize it even more so. The other thing that you'll see me do is write thank yous and such on the back, because gratitude takes you very far. Okay, Once you've got everything together, assemble your collage. If you're confident in your choices, cut and paste the images to create something beautiful. Now my partner, she likes to add things throughout the year, so instead of like gluing and cutting and pasting, she's just gonna hang up each picture individually on her wall where she can see it. And I think that's really fun because not only does she get to like revisit the images, she can add more throughout the year, and she can also look on the back and see what she wrote for those specific images in case she forgot and like wants to continue to add upon those ideas or anything to it. And that brings me to my next point. Hang it where you can see it, whether that's above your bed, next to your desk, wherever that is for you, even if it's your phone wallpaper, and check back on it every month. Yeah, you don't want to be like November and you pull it out and you didn't do anything. Check back on it every month. And add a visual reminder every time you achieve a goal, whether that's a sticker, like a little gold star, or something, a visual reminder that you have accomplished the thing that's on this image. So that way when you check on it on the next month, you're like, yeah, I did that and that. Okay, so now it's time to tackle this and this, and keep going. Every once in a while, you're gonna wanna give yourself a due date or a deadline where it makes sense. For example, when I'm saving money, I'll normally mark off like each week how much I need to save by a certain date. And that makes sense for me to have deadlines and due dates because it's a number-based thing. I want to make this much money by this certain time. I want to save this much money by this certain time. So that makes sense for deadlines and due date, but not everything needs that. So just kind of figure it out based on what you need and what you want out of those goals. Maybe it's something bigger. Maybe you want to get a camera or start a YouTube channel by a certain date. Put a due date on it. It might help encourage you to reach that goal faster. Speaking of goals, I'm going to be talking about a couple of goals for this channel that I have, and I think you should subscribe if you want to be a part of that journey. Thank you for being a part of it early. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe. It's free. Just come join the journey. Come get better a little bit every month with us. Okay, so my goals for this channel, I broke them up into two separate sections. So it's going to be the first 6 months and the last 6 months. In the first 6 months, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, which I feel like is very doable, especially with, you know, the new people right here hitting subscribe, totally hitting it right now. And I also want to get a new PC. I have a laptop back here, but I want to upgrade the system so I can do better streams, better live programming for you guys, and just more content in general. It'll help with my editing and my day-to-day kind of freelance work and stuff like that too. But a better PC so I can bring you guys better content as well. And then lastly, I want to put out 2 videos a month. So that is math, 24 videos a year. And I'm getting this goal because I want to work on consistency, and I also know that 2 videos a month gives me enough time to think of good ideas and content and storytelling for me to give you guys. Also, potentially adding some vlogs in there about what I just do on a daily basis, because I am a creative. I do creative things, and I also just have advice on creative stuff. So like kind of combining those worlds so you're not just seeing a talking head all the time. Sometimes you get to exist with me in my daily life. I think that'll be fun and interesting, spice up the content a bit. We'll find out. I don't know, maybe you guys just like the talking head and I will not do any of those things. We will find out this year. This is the year of finding out and exploring and growing. So I want to say thank you for watching. I want to know what your goals are this year. Put them in the comments. I will hold you accountable. We will check back in on some people. If you type a goal in the comments below, we will come back to them, and you should come back to them maybe either next month or at the 6-month mark or at December, and I will go back to this video and I will look at the comments and be like, this person, I want to know if you achieved this goal. This person, I want to know if you achieved this goal. I'm going to reply and we're going to have a conversation because I think it's really important to hold each other accountable. If you don't have an accountability partner, like one of the steps that we had earlier in the video, that's okay. I'm your accountability partner now, and we're going to make some things happen this year. All right, go drink some water, stretch, play your favorite game for like an hour or so, then go outside. Let's take a deep breath. Okay, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. 2025 is our year. Let's get it!